You're about to see the world's weirdest hotels, like a $50 resort with a river pool, a mushroom neighborhood, floating coconut room, and way more weird places you've never heard of before. Starting with the biggest hotel in the entire world. Seriously, I came all the way to Malaysia to see what it's like. This place has over 7,000 rooms, giving it the world record for largest hotel on the planet. You literally never have to leave this hotel, because inside is a roller coaster, a huge zip line, a go-kart track, and a giant shopping mall with tons of restaurants. It really is an entire indoor city. Also, you pay just $22 for one night here, so just head to the lobby to check in with these computers before finding your room. Well, I guess nobody claimed it was the fanciest hotel in the world. Let's look around. Flat screen TV, beds, and a sink. But in this video, we're going to 8 of the weirdest hotels in the world, and we're only just getting started, because the next hotel is the most viral resort I've ever seen. It went viral on TikTok with 68 million views and looks like a jungle paradise. But people who see it online think it's too good to be true. Like this guy on TikTok, Justin J. He commented, "Now give me the reality version." So I came all the way here to Thailand to see if it's really as beautiful as TikTok makes it look. Your room might be normal, but you get a view of the most magical hotel swimming pool you'll ever see. That is crazy. In real life, it looks just like the TikTok. You can rent these glass boats for free to explore it, or even get breakfast in the pool. There's only one thing that let me down.
It's definitely cold, but there'd be no way to heat a pool this large. It's basically a river.
But by far the most shocking thing about this place is just how cheap it is to stay here. Because just one night costs only $52 right now. But now we need to sleep and travel by land, air, and sea to get here. Welcome to my next hotel. It's basically a giant coconut floating in the middle of the water. It reminds me of Patrick's house from SpongeBob. Let's see what's inside. Your room is pretty simple with a bed right in the center. Here's your desk and office area. A small little kitchen for you. But by far, easily my favorite thing about this entire hotel. You can take one step outside to chill in your lounge net, or of course, jump in the water. One of the only problems when you stay here is that the entire complex is literally floating. You're basically on a boat. So if you get seasick, maybe not the choice for you. So it's now 4:30, so almost dinner time. And the nearest restaurant is way over there somewhere. So of course you need a boat taxi. So this restaurant, the only way to get there is on a boat.
On the boat, yeah.
Wow. Obviously it's a seafood restaurant with tons of tables. And you even get a tour of their fish farm from this funny guy, Arif. They have a horseshoe crab, a puffer fish that can actually puff, these aggressive guys, and even a shark named
Isabella. Wow. It's like a dog.
It's very rare you can go to a restaurant where you can pet a shark at the restaurant. You don't see that all the time. But it was time to eat and get ready for our next hotel. A helicopter mansion. Yeah, you heard me right. Let's see what's inside. It costs about $280 to stay here for a night, but you really get a lot for your money. So up here is where the house really begins. You've got like bar stools overlooking the pool. And inside you'll find what really makes this Airbnb weird. There's an entire helicopter in the living room. In here you can sit in the cockpit and pretend to fly the helicopter.
This is so much fun.
And it's also a lounge. This has to be the only helicopter in the world that became a living room. This is the kitchen with a huge kitchen table. Snacks, banana, and like lava lamp heaven. Why are there so many? This is bedroom 1. There's so much space. This room is huge. And the towel swans are a really nice touch. Of course you can go up these stairs. And up here is bed 2. Across the hall is another room, bed 3. And finally, bed 4. This place is so big. But before we leave, there's one thing about this place I had to try the next morning. My favorite thing about this Airbnb actually isn't the helicopter, but it's actually how you get your luggage up and down the stairs. You just have to take your suitcase, secure it in this net, and then with this controller, slowly, really slowly, lower it to the ground. And then you just pull your luggage out. I guess also if you really had to, you could move grandma that way too, upstairs. But next we're heading to a resort that's strange in so many ways. Although we're still here in Malaysia, my next hotel recreates medieval Europe. This is crazy. This entire town really is just one big hotel. Like all of these buildings are just filled with hotel rooms. And some interesting things you can do when you stay here, like a VR room. I was just shocked to see this in a castle resort. There's also a private indoor theme park ride for $3. The only problem was that it was a little rough. This ride is so aggressive. But of course, that's just the beginning of the random surprises here. They've even built their own mini Jurassic Park tour. It costs $2 to enter. And I was like the only one there in like a jungle of old dinosaur robots. What is going on? I kind of love how random this place is. So one thing just threw me off. Though it is really quiet here. Like this is the main area and a concert was scheduled for 6 o'clock and I was the only one in the audience. It just felt pretty strange. So I think now's about the time to go see our room. Tour time. First, there's your dining table. Plenty of space to sit, work, eat. I love that they have these warnings everywhere about wild monkeys. They want to make sure you always close the doors and the windows to prevent monkeys from getting in the room. Pretty big living room area. TV and a window to the courtyard. This really old school vintage bathroom. And of course, the bedroom. It's got a bed and nightstand. What more do you want? But the best part? You get your own private balcony. This is huge. And for one night here, I only paid around $60, which is a really good price considering how big of a room you get. But when it's time to eat, you only have a couple options.
There are not a ton of restaurants here in the hotel, and the ones that are open don't have the best reviews.
Like there's 2 open and they both have less than 3 stars.
I just ordered meat pizza and water. Should be fine, right?
Looks good. I'll be honest, it was not great. But it's time to rest up, because on the way to our next spot, I wanted to try the weirdest cafe on the planet, which transports you to Mars. Inside looks just like a spaceship, or the red planet itself. This is by far the coolest cafe or restaurant I've ever been to. It actually looks like a spaceship. They'll bring you your order when it's ready, and then when you're done, you can go explore the full Mars set in the back of the building. I really respect that they just filled a room with sand and rocks. But before you leave, make sure you check out the gift shop with these alien glasses. Anyways, my next hotel is easily one of my favorites that I've ever found on Airbnb, a neighborhood of mushroom houses. Yep, when you stay here, you get your own little mushroom cabin house for a night. They cost only about $30 a night, and you get your own little home on a beautiful green property. And you'd be surprised by how much they can fit in here. First room is like a bathroom sitting area room, where there's a sink and a concrete couch. You get a small desk and your bunk beds. The inside might be small, but you are inside of a mushroom, so I guess it makes sense. Nice bathroom. I never really know what to say about bathrooms. They're just bathrooms. I don't know. They're all the same. Also, this property is absolutely massive. There's a little playground, this cool swing, more swings. And when you walk around, you might meet the bunny that lives here. He's just a little shy. Oh, hi. Oh,
He's sleeping. Rest up, little guy.
and of course, there are other weird Airbnbs you can book on this property too, like a snail dome. That one costs over $100 and gives you a bit more space. But it's important we get some sleep because tomorrow we're going to... Where are we going? The only hotel in the world with a red swimming pool. It's not like any other hotel in a few ways. See, this hotel is called the Library, and that's because it literally has a library. If you're a guest, you can check out a book, bring it back to your room, and use it while you stay here. You can even check out DVDs. I'm surprised DVDs still exist. Oh yeah, classic. What? But of course, the red swimming pool is the main attraction. This looks so weird. Swimming in this pool is so much fun, but things start to get a little weird once you check into your room. The library is definitely an interesting name and theme for a hotel. It means they make all of the rooms and buildings plain white. It really sticks to the hotel's book theme. This room is so blank. Why is there a white painting on the wall? TV. There's like an orange couch on the floor. It's the only thing with color in the entire room. Honestly, this hotel is pretty fancy. There's only one thing that kind of bothers me. All over the hotel are these white reading mascot statues, and I just don't really understand why. And I swear it just gets way worse at night. Honestly, I don't even want to walk around the hotel. I just know they're gonna come alive and start walking around when everyone's asleep. I mean, tell me this doesn't look like a scene right out of a horror movie. This next spot is technically camping, or glamping. Or at least that's what they claim on the Airbnb. It's called Le Dome. Honestly, a fire name. I love that name. Le Dome. But this is not your normal dome Airbnb. Here we are. This is my next hotel. Here you get your own mini property with a private pool, patio, and you stay in this fancy dome hotel room. You can even go up these stairs to find your own rooftop that you get all to yourself. One night here costs about $132, which is really good considering how much you get. And the dome itself is actually really spacious and nice. First, obviously your bed in the center of the dome. Little sitting room, coffee table in front of the TV. Sit here, watch YouTube or Netflix, whatever you're feeling like. Or my favorite show, Week No Signal. It's exciting. It gets good near the end. And you even get a regular bathroom, even though it says it's glamping. All there is left to do is enjoy the pool you get all to yourself. Oh, this is nice. Okay, well, maybe not all to yourself. What? Why does he have 2 mouths? But that's it. Hope you guys had fun. Tell me your favorite hotel in the comments. More weird hotels coming soon. Subscribe. That was weird.